What is going on, everyone? Jeremy from MTG headquarters here with a booster box of Shadows over Innistrad. Now, I am sorry I've been gone a couple days. Chance has been in the ER the past 3 days. Hopefully, he'll be home for Thanksgiving. He needs some positive vibes from you guys. He's got some kidney failure stuff going on, but he is a fighter. And sitting around here just staring at the wall isn't doing any good, so why not make some videos? Now, Shadows over Innistrad was definitely a very interesting set. Saw very powerful cards like Nahiri, Planeswalker, as well as Avacyn. Both are $15 and $20 currently. Jace Unraveler Secrets, there's a pretty big drop-off. Thing in the Ice, Arlen Cord, Sorin, Declaration in Stone are all still decent pulls. Now, to me, the set was and is the set of the set that still has a lot of potential. It had a lot of cards like Westvale Abbey and Thing in the Ice, and everyone was like, these cards are insane. And only a few of them really made strong impressions. But I think as things rotate out, we may see them come and rear their heads as even more powerful, or just as powerful as we thought they might be. We have Olivia's Bloodsworn, Foul Orchard, Ghoulsteed, and our first rare is a Forbidding Ruins. And our flip is a town gossip monger. And we have a clue token. I read the feedback. A couple of you wanted me to at least show the token, so I will. Obsessive Skinner, Erdwall Illuminator, Malevolent Whispers, and we have a Slayer's Plate. Very difficult card to deal with in Limited, certainly. And we have a Harvest Hand. And a foil Senseless Rage. And we have a clue token. So, I'm working on some Christmas videos. Some 12 Days of Christmas stuff. I think that I would have already shot by now had Mr. Chance Pants not fallen ill on us, but I've got a few days off yet, so hopefully I'll get all those done. Dance with the Devils, Mad Prophet, Humble the Brute, and we have an Invocation of Saint Traft. Nice little throwback to Geist of Saint Traft. Not a great card. I've often seen it picked dead last in a draft, and as a rare, that's rare. Things are going good over here at MTG headquarters. Patreon's doing well. By the way, a lot of you ask this time of year. Now that I've got a $2,000 vet bill staring me in the eye, it's probably a good time to mention that YouTube ad revenue pays very little, and the absolute best way you can support MTG headquarters is with our Patreon, which is linked in the description below. There's some interesting rewards where I open fat packs for you or booster box for you. You can get signed cards. You can do whatever you want. You can back at whatever level you want. It all goes directly to the channel. And I appreciate all of you who are currently backing as well. Groundskeeper, Paranoid Parish Blade, Magnifying Glass, and a Choked Estuary. A couple of rare lands early on here. Kindly Stranger, a very strong card. And a clue token. Yeah, Patreon has helped keep things afloat as life's gotten a little tight. But, life will challenge you at times, and you just gotta push through it. It's the best way through any problem, straight through it. Gloom Widow, Broken Concentration, Humble the Brute, and an Odric, Lunarch Marshal. Definitely a fun card. Another Kindly Stranger. And we have a Spirit Token. Definitely a fun card if you have like flying creatures out or first strike creatures. Very powerful. Geist Blast, Biting Rain, Skeleton Key, and our first Mythic. Seasons Past. Very devastating in sealed format, I could tell you that. Solitary Hunter. Oh, and we have a Westvale Abbey. Great card to open and draft. It is extremely vulnerable, and you do pay a lot to get there. But by the same token, it's a game winner when you can activate it. You don't have to have it stick around for a couple. You don't have to have it stick around very long to win the game. Now, if you're playing blue and they have bounce spells, maybe I wouldn't play it. I don't know. Topplegeist, Runaway Carriage, Wild Field Scarecrow, and another Mythic, Geralf's Masterpiece. Very strong card. In limited or casual formats, that's for sure. Convicted Killer, and we have a Vampire Knight token. So I don't know if you are celebrating Thanksgiving or not. I normally do, but with Chance in the ER, I will be staying home tomorrow, so maybe I'll live stream during Thanksgiving or something for all of you who either don't celebrate it or don't have anywhere to go. Creeping Dread, Moonlit Hunt, Tenacity, love that card in draft. Forgotten Creation. And we have Neglected Heirloom. Every year I kind of do an anti-Thanksgiving party at my house for people who are either A, kind of just burnt out from being by their families all day, or they don't have families around. And each year it gets bigger and bigger. It's actually it's getting pretty insane. Pick the Brain, Geist Blast, Reckless Scholar, and a Port Town. Abhorrent Researcher is our flip card. Pretty strong. And we have a Devil token. So I don't know, do any of you do anything like that? Hang out with your friends on Thanksgiving? Certainly if you're in other countries, you don't have Thanksgiving coming up in 2 days. I do in America. But it's pretty much just getting together with family and eating food. That's all it really means anymore here, I would think. Or I would venture to say. Nahiri's Machinations, Runaway Carriage, Highland Lake, Rattle Chains. That's awesome standard play if I remember correctly. Hinterland Logger. And we have a Human Soldier. You know, it's like, for the most part, like, at least in the Midwest, well, no, I shouldn't say that. In my family, Thanksgiving, Christmas are just really an excuse to get together with family. Nobody's particularly religious or anything like that. Hope Against Hope, Bound by Moon Silver, Skeleton Key, and Engulf the Shore. Now that is a card that you would not want to see with your Westvale Abbey. Kessig Forgemaster. We have a Soldier token. So yeah, anyway, the anti-Thanksgiving. Last year, there's a handful of people. Year before, a few less than that. It's kind of like New Year's at my house. People just don't really commit to anything, and then all of a sudden they get a random text like, hey, what are you up to? And I'll say, oh, I'm having people over. And then I'll get another random text and another random text. And before I know it, there's 10 or 20 people here. Triskaidekaphobia, Flavor Win. I have lost to that card as well in draft or sealed, I believe. Here's a clue token. But mostly Thanksgiving to me is a nice welcome break from chaos. It's kind of a bummer. I took off work to kind of relax and get caught up, and then Chance got sick. But things happen in threes, and it is true. Groundskeeper, Reaper of Flight Moon Silver, Magnifying Glass, and Bygone Bishop. Very strong card. 2/3 flyer. Also with clues. Uninvited Geist. Yeah, this week has been rough. It started out with me. My best friend is visiting from Kentucky. First night he was here, I backed out of my garage and T-boned his car in my driveway. So that was 1. 2, getting audited by the IRS. Everything should be fine with that. No big deal. I stand by everything I wrote off, so I'm not worried. It's just a major inconvenience, and it's going to cost me money. Liliana's Indignation, Gloom Widow, Inner Struggle, and Declaration in Stone. Nice removal. Still a $5 $5 bill almost. Skin Invasion. Vampire Knight. Sorry I'm dumping on you guys a little bit more, but you are my outlet, and you are who I have to talk about it. So definitely under a bit of stress lately. The car thing is not a big deal. Brandon's not mad. About $6,000 worth of damage to his car and $0 worth of damage to my truck. So I let him park it in the garage until it gets fixed. Gisa's Bidding, Trail of Evidence, Sinister Concoction, and Corrupted Grafstone. We have a Cursed Witch, very powerful card, very powerful pack. I see a foil Stone Quarry. All right. And a zombie token. So he'll get he lives in Kentucky, so he's got to travel, and he'll leave his car here while it's getting fixed, and then he's back for Christmas, and I'll try to not back into it again. Now 2 for 2 on crashing Audis. Pour Over the Pages, Stone Quarry, Gris Boon, and Welcome to the Fold. We have a Thraben Gargoyle, a foil basic land, and a spirit token. The IRS thing is a nuisance, but it's going to cost me some money. So that's what happens. At least I took vacation so I could deal with all this stuff. And GP Milwaukee is coming up, and so I would like to prepare. I will be competing. I have my hotel booked. I will be there. Sin Prodder, very difficult card to overcome in Limited. Strong, fun card. Gastaff Arsonists, and a clue token. So I'll be at the Hilton, I think, downtown. I know a couple people are flying in to say hi. I will be competing. I will be playing side events. Hopefully I will, Mr. Chance will be home, and my friend's car will be fixed. And I can just focus on Magic. Creeping Dread, Broken Concentration, Stone Quarry, and Drownyard Temple. Duskwatch Recruiter, very good card. So yeah, this one ended up being a little bit longer because I was whining the whole time. So if you want to summarize, times are tough for the beard right now, but I'm strong. We'll get through it. Veteran Cathar, Spiteful Motives, Bound by Moonsilver, and Fever Visions. Classic. Love that art too. Very strong card. The Lambholt Pacifist, another strong card to open and draft. Here's our zombie token. This time of year is always tough, I think, for a lot of people, and I want you guys to know that if you're out there and you're feeling kind of down or whatever, you can always contact me on Twitter. I respond to almost everyone at MTG Headquarters. You can always email me, jeremy@mtgheadquarters.com. Haunted Cloak, Ulvenwald Mysteries, love the clue deck, Biting Rain, and Brain in a Jar. Hinterland Lager, and a clue token. It's a time of year where people get kind of lonely and they feel down. Message me on Facebook. If you need to talk to somebody, I'm here for you. Manic Scribe, Spiteful Motives, Near Hearth Chaplain, and Harness the Storm. Village Messenger. I don't think we found a foil rare yet. So yeah, I'm here to talk to you. Regardless of who you voted for, regardless of your personal views. If you play Magic or you don't play Magic, I try to get back to everybody. Invasive Surgery, Spectral Shepherd, Paranoid Perishblade, and From Under the Floorboards. This is another card that I kind of like. Pious Evangel is very good in draft too. Spirit Token. So this is a therapy session for me. And you can hear how shitty it is for HQ right now, but I'm really more concerned with this time of year and what it does to people who are having a rough time. So feel free to reach out. Send me a message on YouTube, whatever. Invasive Surgery, Near Earth Chaplain, Pack Guardian, and Scourge Wolf. Hermit of Naternals. I think we have our foil rare. Oh, nice. Foil Choked Estuary. I always like these foil lands. They always are worth a few bucks because EDH players kind of always need them. I mean, when they're in standard, that's also nice. But that's not a bad foil rare. I mean, it's no Avacyn or Nahiri, but who cares, right? I mean, it's okay. Haunted Cloak, Forsaken Sanctuary, Pale Rider of Trostad, and an Ulvenwald Hydra Mythic. Avacyn Missionaries, and a Sage of the Ancient Lore rare pack. Wow, that was a lot going on in that pack. By the way, I got this box for under $100, shipped with free next day shipping. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get one if you want one for Christmas, or maybe you want to buy one for somebody for Christmas. You want to do some drafts. Check out what the current price is. Not Forgotten, Crawling Sensation, Highland Lake, and Fevered Visions. Convicted Killer. And we have a Arlen Cord Emblem. It's definitely a bummer that I'd like to see them add some more bling to those emblems so they feel a little bit better when you pull them. This video is going to be way too long. Sorry, folks. Compelling Deterrence, Hollow Pack Resurgence, Indulgent Aristocrat, and Epiphany at Drownyard. Hinterland Lager and Hanover Militia Captain. These packs are always interesting. Maybe I'll do the last few here just the sauce. Try and speed this up. All right, we have an Angel Token, Gas-Staff Arsonist or Flip, and a Prized Amalgam. Try to save face. We're probably at like 30 minutes anyway. Well, I hope maybe you fell asleep to the sultry smooth. Dustwatch Recruiter, Anguish Unmaking, solid removal. Fleeting Memories, Tooth Collector, and Open the Armory. Not bad. Still no Nahiri or Archangel, but I think we've kind of maxed out on Mythics, really. There's another Mythic. Behold the Beyond. We've got all the poop Mythics anyone could ever want. This is like poopmythics.deck.box. So maybe the next box sold will be better. Burn from Within. Love that spell. Just bring back instant speed burn spells again like that. Make us burn players happy again. There needs to be a burn deck. Why can't there be a burn deck in Standard? Thraben Gargoyle. Tamio's Journal is our rare. Now we are on the hunt for Avacyn or Nahiri, but they are both Mythics. So what's the next most likely pull that maybe we can look for? Maybe Thing in the Ice? Haven't seen any of those either. It's been a weird box, eh? Eh, bud? We have To the Slaughter. That would have been a good card in that format with the Slumgar, right? Or against control decks where they might only have one creature. Gaia Reach Bandit. And Avacyn's Judgment. That was the playmat art from GP Minneapolis. And I also interviewed that artist. Mr. Victor Adame Menendez. Oh my god. Menendez. Confirmed Suspicions. I love that card. Is always such a huge swing if you're patient enough to wait on it. All right, last two packs. Maybe we can find a Thing in the Ice. I don't know. I hope you guys stuck around with all my sad sackness. Things will be better, I promise. Lambholt Pacifist. Devil's Playground. Last pack. Here we go. Well, we have a foil Dustwatch Recruiter, Hinterland Lager, and an Asylum Visitor is our final rare. Probably would have been an okay box to draft. Nothing too crazy powerful in it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving or whatever, or Thursday. Talk to you again real soon.